Well, guys, welcome to the Simply Swish Show. I'm Swish, and this is.
Simply, baby.
Alright, guys, so we're going to go ahead and just talk about a couple topics here. So, right now, I guess we got food. We got the good, the bad. So, I guess we should start with some bad food. What do you think is some bad food?
Has anybody ever eaten at Ruth Chris?
I've
That place tastes like fucking shit. Legit. Like, it's like the probably, for the price tag that you're paying for it, definitely not worth the service and the food that you're getting for that. have you have you ever eaten at a fucking oh man, I think it's the fucking a Whataburger?
No, I've never known.
Equally just as bad.
Just as bad. Okay.
I don't know why everybody in Tejas loves fucking Whataburger. That place tastes like shit too. How about you, Danny?
Alright, well, if I'm going to go ahead and start off with bad food, well, number one thing to me I don't like is absolutely mustard. I know some of you mustard lovers out there are going to hate me for that one, but 110% I hate mustard. I think it's weird. I don't understand. I know why it's yellow. I had to look up why it was yellow because I was so concerned.
Isn't it like a chemical thing?
No, it's actually the nut itself. The nut itself is actually yellow, so when you break down it's a seed. It's a seed. It's not a nut. Some nut. No, but it's a seed. So that when they crush down the seeds, it's already a yellow seed, so then it turns yellow. Yeah. I can't absolutely deal with mustard, but other than that, just don't put mustard on my stuff. All right, so we got good.
So is that everything mustard? Like included?
Okay,
Is there shit you would prefer mustard on?
I mean, there's not really things I prefer mustard in, but definitely there will be things like.
How about a rub?
Yeah, like rub. I will do a rub. Anything
Mustard?
that's like mixed, like super mixed, where I cannot really taste the tanginess of it or the mustard itself. It's just mixed in with so much stuff that, I'd be all right with that. It's cool.
So you wouldn't mind.
I would prefer not, but I don't mind it. Yes.
So if you're cooking like a rib or something, for example, like before you bake ribs,
Here, go.
do you rub mustard on your baked ribs?
No, I do not.
You should definitely give it a old try.
You want me to give it a try?
Dude, it's so fucking good, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. It wouldn't be preferably my thing, but maybe if you made some ribs one day, asshole, then we could get done with that. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna go with our.
I ain't cooking you shit, by the way.
All right. Then we can go ahead and go with our favorite food. Let's say a favorite food.
Oh shit. Yo, I am a slut for some spaghetti. I don't care what anybody says. There's nothing better than bell pepper and meat. I do not like stuffed bell peppers though.
What?
Fucking hate stuff.
Like bell pepper and meat, but you don't like.
I don't like fucking stuffed bell peppers. Stuffed bell peppers are dog water. We should have probably set some waters up before we did this.
Actually, yeah. Actually, really thinking about it though, Matt the other day sent me a video of a stuffed pepper that he was making in his house. Actually, and it looked bussin'.
Like, from the price?
From the price itself, yes.
Yeah, you're touchy, bro. You don't have to be touchy.
Anyway.
Ricky Bobby looking ass. I don't know what to do with my hands. The car handled nicely. Coming down the stretch.
We can probably put your hands down.
Okay, so bell peppers. You don't like stuffed bell peppers?
Bell peppers and beef taste like shit too.
What?
It's gotta have the red sauce.
Absolutely gotta have red sauce.
See, dead ass, bro? I'm not a fan of fajitas. I'm really not. I ate those today. I ate John's dad's fajitas.
You did what to my dad?
I fucking throated his fajitas.
No.
Yeah.
We went there.
They fucking went there. It was fucking gas though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, but normally I don't eat anything that doesn't have tomato sauce and those ingredients included. Just like onions, I don't fuck with onions either. I don't eat onions like by themselves.
No onions in the fajitas wouldn't make it better.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. You have to have onions in the fajitas.
I don't like fajitas. Now, if a fajitas come in like hot skillet and shit, like they coming out the restaurant, that motherfucker already like, yeah, I guess I could fuck with that. But there's like a difference between how cooked that is compared to like home cooking that is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. You say you hate 'em, man.
I hate him. I said it. What's next on your list?
Talk about favorite.
Well, yeah,
You
but
said bell peppers, and then you went off on how much you hated the shit.
I said I love spaghetti though.
I said I love spaghetti.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, me personally, if we want to go ahead and take it that way, well, I absolutely love the shit out of pizza. Any kind of pizza except for stuff with pineapple. It's weird.
Pineapple's good.
Pineapple, I don't know, man.
Ass. I meant to say.
Oh, your ass, not gas. Your ass on the pizza, not gas on the pizza.
Gas? That's the
Is it ass? Is it ass or gas?
Aren't they both the same thing?
Pineapples?
Ass.
Ass is gas, but is it ass?
Ass is not gas.
But gas is
Ass
ass.
is ass and gas is gas.
But if you got ass, you don't need gas to get it right. So you know.
We're talking about two completely different
Three different things.
I don't know what just happened. Anyway, so pineapple on pizza is not cool.
No, it's not.
We're agreeing with that. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. I don't think something super fucking sweet like that should be on my gassy pizza. Know what I mean? I like combinations, so I like everything else.
Is your pizza farty?
Mad weird.
Farty.
Is your pizza farty?
Is my pizza... Are you farty after pizza? Hold on.
Is your argument that fruit doesn't belong on pizza because tomatoes are
No. I said I like combination pizza. I just said something sweet. That is acidic. Now, I'm gonna go with... What the fuck? Did you just say... Did you just say that you were farty after pizza?
No, it's not what I said. You said... you said fucking pizza... My pizza is gas. And then I was like, is your pizza farty? That was the joke. But alright, for sure, dude. Cool.
Alright.
Like...
Alright. Let's talk about... Okay, so we've been let's say we've been smoking for a long time now, huh?
There's a lot. Yeah.
We smoked for a long time, right?
Consistently
For
15 years.
about 12, 15 years, yeah. Okay. So we gotta talk about like cannabis then versus now. Do you remember back then when we used to walk down the street and we try to like smoke and we'd get in trouble or like get pulled over, the cops would like grab your weed and like stomp it out?
Never.
Really? You never got your weed stomped out?
Never.
All right, so I got a story about this. So I'm walking down, what is that, Sunnyside, right there by that daycare center? You know what I'm talking about? By the
Brighton Crest.
Yes, Brighton Crest. Okay, so I'm walking by this daycare center that we all lived by for some reason. And this cop just pulls me over. I'm smoking Fat J. The cop pulls me over. He's like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" I ditch it, I chuck it, try to get rid of it, stomp it out, but weed smells. So he gets it. I'm talking to him. I'm trying to lie to him the whole time. Well, he ends up being like, "Well, I know you got weed, so like just pull it out, man." And I was just like, "All right." So I pull it out and I give it to him. He's like, "What the hell? I got, no lie, dude, bag of fucking weed." And he was like, "What are you doing with this?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, dead ass, dude. I had to convince this cop that this is a personal bag, and the only reason why I had it on me is 'cause I can't leave it at home because it stank."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Parents don't like that. So yeah, so he pulls out this whole bag, dude, looks at me crazy, throws it all on the ground, and tells me to stomp it out.
Yeah, it sounds like Clovis Police.
Yeah. So, close please for you. But anyway.
I think the closest thing I've gotten to that story, I was at Bispo's house with fucking Bitchley. So we were all hanging out and fucking like just kicking back and shit. Some cops came over. You remember how he used to game out of the back of his car? He used to set up his RAV4 right outside of his garage and game right out of the back of his car because his girlfriend wouldn't allow him to play games in the house. But fucking his baby mama.
Oh, Michaela?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The weird one. Yeah, Yeah, she used to get all butthurt when he used to play. But, push comes to shove. The cops show up one day. We're all playing outside games and shit. And fucking old boy had brass knuckles with a knife attached to it.
What?
Yeah, in his pocket of his like jacket.
The cop?
No, yeah,
Okay.
fucking holy.
Oh, okay.
And so cops like frisk us when we're sitting out there, and I had like a sack in my pocket.
Yeah.
I pull it out while we're getting searched. I crumble it up in my hand, and then I drop it right on the floor right next to me, and then I put my foot over it.
Slick.
Yeah, super slick, dude. Finally, the cops all wondering why I'm standing in the same place for like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
With just this leg is moving. So I'm like moving this leg, and then just this leg just like right, and he's like, "Hey, I need you to like, move around, and we're gonna do this frisk on you and shit." So I like 360 on my big toe, I do the whole spiel, and he's like, "You're being real weird. I've never seen anybody, like get in position like that." And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's
Position,
nothing."
huh?
Assume the position. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's not a big deal. And he kicked my foot, dude. Like he kicked my foot out of the way.
You did
And
officer, that's assault.
yeah, he looked underneath my foot and he was like,
Yeah.
he looked underneath my foot and he was like, huh, that's weird. What's that green stuff underneath your foot? It smells. And I was like, I have no fucking clue what that is. Not a clue. I've never seen it before in my life. And then he was like, yeah, ifdo facto. Kind of pushed that envelope a little bit, but I left in good spirits. I went home and I smoked again. So, joke's on him. I stomped out a $5. I bought a $10.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, could have been a $15 though.
And I lost probably like an ounce and a half of fucking weed.
I was like, that
An ounce and a half, 2 ounces, 3 ounces. I don't know how much I had, honestly.
At least.
Not a bag though, like this, dude. I wasn't weighing this shit back then. I just grabbed weed. Like back then, for some reason, it felt like weed was just so readily available to me. I didn't even need money. Do you remember that? Back then,
Yeah.
I didn't even need money. But it was also the fact that I was definitely a kid, definitely underage at that point. And I don't know, dude. Just maybe at that point, I just felt like money wasn't important as important as it is now, or the value to it is different than me.
Shout out to all those Valley adults that plugged the boys with.
Shout out to every Valley adult around here that plugged your boy with the Valley tree, bro, for the low. Because honestly, yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at without you.
Stoned on a podcast.
Stoned on a podcast. All right, man. So let's go ahead and just move it on over a little bit. We got a party culture.
Ugh.
Party culture.
Here?
What do you? Versus other states. That would be more of your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just hand that over because you've been.
Party cultures like in other states from seeing social media.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just hand it over to Jose because he's been out of state a couple times. So
I've been out of state a couple times. There is. I don't think there's like really that much of a difference as far as like party culture is concerned. Everybody kind of just does the same thing. I think the only difference you have to think of is like how people approach the party. I feel like here we're very like, oh, I'm just gonna show up to a random person's house.
Because I talked to one of my friends literally just the other day who's in Ohio,
Mhm.
and he said that they don't sell double shots.
In Ohio?
Yeah,
They don't sell double shots in Ohio?
You cannot order a double shot.
I've never been
Yeah.
to Ohio.
Double shots. And so that's what I'm saying as far as like party culture in other places.
Party culture, it's not
here
just-
is
it's
very,
not just
very
parties,
trashy.
you know?
Mm.
It's to go out
Yeah.
and get plastered and you're probably gonna drink literally until not even the
See
wee
that
hours of the morning.
I feel like that's the difference though between here and there. Here we do that, staying out late,
That's what I'm saying.
hitting after parties. There it's not.
But then that's also one of the reasons why here our clubs and everything close earlier than other places in other bigger cities and stuff because people know how to act when they're partying.
Clubs and bars are also a major difference too. If you go anywhere past the Bible Belt, like southern United States, they stop selling alcohol usually at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, or the
Crazy.
places that don't sell it on like weekends and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta
Mhm.
like go pull
You
up
guys
to
heard
it.
about that rule, right?
Not rule.
That rule that just passed about people drinking later in the night now? I think it's like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, they changed the law here. You can be at the bar now till 4, I think. Well, it's like that in southern states
But most
too.
bars are still not letting it happen. They're doing their own rules.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's still 2 o'clock because I'm not trying to be here until 4 in the
Wants to
fucking
stay
morning.
dealing with Fresno drunk.
The Fresno drinks till 4 in the morning. That's not a smart idea. I don't think it was a smart idea at all.
I
to
wouldn't.
extend it. Because then what, you got 2 hours to take a break? You're still going to be drunk as fuck trying to go to the store at 6 in the morning.
I'm already drunk as fuck trying to go to the store at 1:30.
Yeah, but if you have that break from 2 to 6.
Walking
you're
to the
sobering up
store.
between them, you know,
Walking to the store. I don't drink and drive.
anymore.
Never done that in my whole life.
Okay.
That's a Fresno rat race for sure, though. Drinking and driving. That's kind of like
Well, I don't know. I think like
it's like drinking water here.
Yeah,
But-
but
You guys don't support that. Why?
Yeah, I've never. I'm not saying that it's okay to drink and drive.
Isn't that
Don't
what-
drink and drive.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is like here
have
it's
to be.
here it's open game. If you don't get caught, you don't get shot.
It's only illegal if you do
Yeah, it's only illegal if you get caught, pretty much. But I mean, I think that's with everybody and their drinking and driving habits if they have some, and that shouldn't be okay. But anyway, so let's talk about some famous people. How you feel about that? We don't have to talk about I mean, we can talk about specific people if you want. Well, okay, look. Here's the breakdown of it. Okay, what they're known for, and if they're famous for no reason.
It's a wider spectrum of that. You told me to write
You know what I mean?
articles.
So like pretty much like what you know what I mean? Big spectrum of famous people.
Yeah.
Why they're famous, or like what they're known for, or like anything like that. You know, stuff like that. So like famous people, let's say like Jake Paul.
Fuck Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. How do you feel about Jake Paul? Tell everybody how you feel about Jake Paul.
I hope the top G sleeps that full. I said what I said. I'm not a supporter of misogyny. 150%. I disagree with it. But
but
if somebody could just beat Jake Paul up already, that would be fucking fantastic. I don't know. I think he's paying knockout clauses to these guys, dude. He has to be. There's no way in hell my man's is going up in there fighting professional fighters and winning. I don't care what anybody says. Not training after 2 years.
no.
No fucking way, dude. I don't care how much baseball that boy played. I swear.
But what do you think about that Jake Paul fight with was it Mayweather? Right? Did he fight
That was the
Mayweather?
brother Logan.
That was Logan, right? That was Logan Paul. Okay. How was what? You know how they were in the ring and they're doing all the thing, and it was like no knockout kind of thing, or
There's
like
a no knockout clause.
no knockout. Do you think that's kind of pussy, or like?
That's more for. I think that was more for Logan than it was for Mayweather.
Well, it's definitely more for Logan than Mayweather, but I felt like the way they handled that fight, it looked not staged or anything like that, but like it looked kind of fake, to be honest with you, if the way I put it. You know what I mean? It looked like that they didn't want anybody to get hurt, and like honestly, it's a fight. You're gonna get hurt, right? Yeah.
It's usually what comes with the territory.
Right.
I feel like when I watched that fight, I was watching my in-laws come in and hugging their grandparents. The whole fucking fight was hugging. It was cute. It's nice to see, two different people from different cultures hanging out like that, but it wasn't necessarily like a big. I don't know. I missed me with that shit, honestly. Too much. You see, what I want to talk about is the KSI and Jake Paul fight. Like, that's coming soon.
It's kind of sick. Go ahead.
Do you know who KSI is?
I actually don't. You want to inform me?
It's a piece of shit.
Okay, but KSI, like,
He's
what
from.
am I looking at? Like,
He's from. What's that group called? The something men, the side men, side show men, whatever. I don't know, man. They got this huge group of individuals that he works with in particular. That's where he's famous from. Is from that group of people.
Okay.
The sidemen, I think they're called the sidemen. Mully's got it tattooed on the back of his leg.
Mully Sully does, huh?
Yeah, from The Boys. He has
Yeah.
fucking.
Sideman.
I love the Sidemen on his shit. Yeah, because
Oh,
they
wow.
got fucking tattoos and shit, and like.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay, so he's some famous guy like that. He's a fighter, right?
No, he's a YouTuber too. Just
oh,
like.
YouTuber, so it's two YouTubers going in the ring.
Yeah, pretty much, and just getting active and like fighting each other. Yeah.
And how's that beef been going? Have they been talking like mad?
Well,
smack, or
originally, Jake's brother fought KSI for his first fight ever,
So.
and he lost.
That Jake Paul, but
Logan.
Logan.
He lost that fight. Don't know fucking how, but
He lost the fight to a YouTuber, and isn't he an MMA? Isn't he the MMA fighter?
no, Logan's a boxer too.
Yeah, but the other guy was like boxing way before Logan, right?
No, they both had their started. They both had their start on YouTube,
Oh, okay.
and they were pretty much the ones that started the whole boxing fad. No, it wasn't them, huh? It was like Rice Gum and a couple of other YouTubers that had gotten together, and whenever they had their cute little YouTube beefs and shit, they would like, oh well, you know, the Twitter fingers got real active with them and shit, talking about we're gonna fight. I'm trying to meet you in the back of somewhere and do something. I don't know. I'm not.
What?
Nobody do that shit to me. Nobody do that shit to me. I'll have somebody beat you up.
Anyway, so. Okay. All right. Well.
I think that's gonna go ahead and do that for today. We're gonna go ahead and just call that one. This is our first podcast ever we've ever attempted or anything like that. So yeah, my name's Swisher,
I'm Simply Get At Me.
and this is the Simply Swisher Show. Thank you guys. You guys have a good one.
Cue music. B-roll.
You roll.